The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Hello, all you clever, wonderful, beautiful listeners. It's McGee Uncensored Podcast with your host, McGee. That's right, I'm the single guy. I'm the single guy who gets invited to events. And then I realize quickly that there's not many other single people there to mingle with, to conversate with. And I don't want to stay any longer than I feel the need to. Recently, I was invited to a cookout, and I get there by myself, and I look around, and it is all married people, or people dating, and they have kids. I don't have kids. Bumped into a fraternity brother at this party, and I don't care what he's doing, obviously, because I asked him if he was still working at the mill, and he's like, no, I left about 2 years ago. And that's probably where and when I had the last interaction with him was 2 years ago. He married, has 2 kids, looks like shit. Not the kids, him. And I guess because I'm the single guy, I don't have anything in common with regular folks who are married and married with kids. I get that. And I guess the conversation just stops somewhere. And I'm fine with that. But don't carry on a conversation with me for the hell of it, because I'll forget about it, and I have already. I don't know what we talked about. I don't care what we talked about. It'll probably be another 2 years before I see this person again, and I'm okay with it. But see, another couple came a little bit later on during this cookout, and oh my, the parents, respectively both couples, sat around and they talked. You know, I felt a little bit discriminated against because I'm the single guy. And then I think to myself, good. I don't look 20 years older than what I am. I have all my hair, knock on wood. I get sometimes a decent night's sleep. I didn't marry young. I didn't knock up women and then later regretted it. So yeah, I'm the single guy. Now allegedly, and here's where I saved myself, allegedly, a couple of years ago, I think the fraternity brother's car hit my car years ago and did some major door damage, but nobody wants to step up. So that's another reason I don't care really to see the person. Just being nice. I don't like meaningless conversation. There's a difference between being nice and acting as if I care. See, I say this stuff because I know if I'm in a jam, people are going to help me. So don't act like you're glad to see me. You're not going to help me in a crisis. But hey, man, I'm the single guy. I don't get invited to friends who have kids, their birthdays, because I don't have a kid to bring. It'd be nice. I would give the child a card, some money. I would have been terrible buying gifts. But I don't, because I'm the single guy, I don't get invited. And I'm okay with that because that's money in my pocket. I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks when no one is there to interact with. But then the greatest thing ever is you can leave when you want to. You don't have to wait on a spouse for her to be ready. This other garbage. You can leave when you want to. Freedom. Freedom. Being the single guy. Those cookouts, those interactions that bring really nothing meaningful to my life. Nothing gets accomplished. All I pretty much get out of it is like, I saw so and so at so and so's place. And that's about it. In my unreleased autobiography. I will go into greater detail about the lack of interaction, being the single guy. You know, this is just a microcosm of a greater issue I have in the people I've met in life to this point. My keen observation has afforded me to do these podcasts, not so much about living in the past, but telling these stories, these lessons I've learned. So to all you single people out there, some of you who embrace it, some of you who pretend, I couldn't care less if I'm ever invited to anything ever again. I am fine with it. I truly am. Being the single guy.